Greetings everybody, this is Matsukaze from Matsukaze Gaming, and this is just my quick little review and musings about how I feel about the demo for Outriders. So, quick little TLDR. So far, my opinions on the game is that if you are someone like me who enjoys story lore, how the world feels, how the interaction between characters feels, how they interact with each other, possibly how they grow as well. If you're someone like me, then if things do not improve later on past the demo, I would probably give it a pass unless it's on maybe a 50%, if not more, discount. For those who like the gameplay mechanics more overall, playing with their friends, like how the skill tree behaves, then I would say maybe it's worth it. Since I'm not one of those, I can't say for certain, but at $60 it is asking a whole lot when you have a bunch of other options like COD and all the Tom Clancy games that you could play instead. But if you're one of the gameplay people, then, maybe it is. Certainly you'd probably like it more at a, 25-30% discount. So, I would say be cautiously optimistic if you're a gameplay person. Not really optimistic at all if you're a storyline and character-driven gameplay person like me. On sale, that of course will change things. As a $60 game, though, it's kind of doubtful. I will be continuing to play the game once it is fully released, and thanks to Hackers Verified, who very kindly gifted me a copy of it, so we'll be able to see later on if it does indeed improve with its story elements or not. I really hope that it does, because the world does look good, and the gameplay mechanics do feel good as well. So far, my only real complaint about the gameplay mechanics is that while they do have a cover-based system, at the very least with keyboard and mouse, a little over half the time when I press spacebar in order to take cover, it does not seem to comprehend it. Jumping over obstacles as well seems to be a little bit hit or miss. But the jumping part could be a bit due to me kind of sucking at the game, so it is what it is. If it works for you better, it does. For other people that are curious, the demo is free, so see how it feels for yourself with how the gameplay feels. But for now, we'll dive in, look at the options real quick. We'll dive into the game, kind of go through its tutorial, prologue entry, and a little bit further into the game where we meet our buddies and see how they react to us once again. And then I won't progress further than that since I have already experienced it, and those are going to be the major elements that I'm going to be complaining about with how the story is told to you, both through audio and cutscenes, as well as the various codexes that you'll gather. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so I'm going to be re-rolling a new character. Okay, let's go. Create a character. We'll go through how that feels. Let's lower that a bit. It's a little annoying. Oh, you don't see it, so never mind. So you have your male and female options. We'll go through female for this role this time. Bear in mind that while there is customization, it is pretty limited, as you will soon see. So for head, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 options. I believe for male it's the same. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, indeed. it is the same. So you have basic presets, no sliders to randomize how your nose, cheekbone, jawbone, eyebrow, all the other stuff that you'll see in other games. You do not get to do so. Kind of find what presets you like the most. Okay, go with this one. Okay, bit of a difference there, not much. Go ahead and go with that. Go with brown. Alright, so and then you have your hair choices. Bald, kind of short. You can rotate your character with the character arrows. Or character arrows with the arrows on your keyboard. So you can see things a little bit there. Yeah, keep in mind this is all keyboard and mouse. So that's how I'll mostly be explaining things. Huh. Not really hair options that I care for the females, but that's what they went for. Let's go with black. And you can do your markings. You have your various scarification options. Yeah, let's go with that one. You've got a few different piercing options, mostly earring. Looks like you have one nose option, one eyebrow option, which that's not quite an eyebrow, that's like above your head. Looks like it's a cybernetic implant more than anything. Sure, let's go with those. I think on female they added this with the makeups. I don't believe they have a makeup option with male. At the very least, I do not recall it. And there you go. We'll go ahead and create it. And Phoebe, no. Okay. Huh. Oh, it stopped. Let's go back to Nakato. We'll go with that. Alright, so you can enter your own or purely just randomize it. That's what I did with my Boon character. And we'll proceed to go to the lobby. Let's go ahead and watch the prologue so that you guys will be able to experience it for yourselves. Along with me, once more. Let's go. So yeah. If you're teamed up with Steam, you'll be able to play with the other people directly on. If you want to do crossplay, you can generate a code and play with them, but since I haven't played through the prologue yet, that's not an option. Let's briefly look at our options here. So you have audio, just on and off. You have a master volume that you can lower from 0 to 10. Same with everything else. HUD, you can turn on and off damage numbers, your minimap, XP, so on and so forth. Display, you have your options of windowed, borderless window, full screen. Then you can make your other selections there. You could cap your FPS if you really want to do that. Motion blur. I would recommend you have that off. I believe on default it's on. So then you have your different display presets going from ultra down to low, and then you have your quality presets, which is low, medium, ultra, and then custom if you're going through and being like, I want this ultra, I want this high, I want this low, blah blah blah. So you have your controls. You can rebind if you wish to do so, which is nice. You can also invert, set your sensitivities, accelerations, zooms, if you want to have a double press to roll or not. Hopefully that didn't change anything by mistake. Okay, so yeah. Huh. Interesting that I didn't ask before. Controller options. There is some custom ability, but it does not look like you can swap anything. You can swap your sticks. Aim assist, yuck. Then you have your accessibility. You can have large fonts on if your eyes are kind of poor. Higher contrast. Have subtitles that describe sound effects. Huh, that's kind of nice. Adds a subtitle to the speaker names. Sure, we'll turn that on. And color blindness mode. So if you have deuteranopia, protanopia, or tritanopia, you can set it for that. So yeah. There's your options. Let's go ahead and go. So, when you first start up, you do not get any class options. That'll be later on when you get further into the game. Alright, so we find out the Earth was dying. I guess humanity somehow destroyed it. Doesn't explain how. Not a nuclear holocaust from all I can gather from further on. 2 colony ships were built. Only 1 ship makes it. We're all that's left. We've traveled 83 years in a cryoslumber to reach our new home. The planet Enoch. Our last chance of survival for the human species. So, that's all fine and well. I would have liked a little bit more meat to it, but that's okay enough of a description so far. Alright, so here we are with our ship coming in. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Alright, so we are having our pod that comes in. We're the scouting party. Still so good so far.
We are engine first. Altitude 20,000 feet and falling. Mode 1. We are getting interference. Switch to high gain antenna. Command, confirm signal strength.
Doing good? Wonderful.
Go for landing.
Alright, we land. Everything sounds fine. Peachy keen.
Pod 1 has landed.
Our pod's landed. Okay, that's fine. We're the scouting party. Seeing if the planet is safe for everyone. No issues yet. And coming up shortly will be kind of one of my first issues with the game, with how Maxwell kind of behaves, which is weird.
Almost looks like home.
That's what worries me.
Well, boss, you ready?
Got my truck?
Alright, we're on Earth, traveling through on our trucks. Or Enoch, not Earth. Okay, here's Maxwell. So far so well, being a vicious prick.
You know the stakes of this mission. Flores is already half dismantled. Our engine's on its way down to power a city of 500,000. Now, if these Outrider bozos hit pay dirt, you report to me first.
Sir, I'm only here to ensure proper procedure is followed.
We're not on Earth, Shira. There is no proper procedure.
Okay.
Listen up, Outriders. I know what you're all
so
thinking.
there's our vicious
No one has a clue what's waiting for us out there.
REMF, the paper pusher boy. And you know, if he would have stuck straightly to being, we need to do this by the book, do what I say, that would be fine. But he says right there, we're not on Earth anymore, damn the rules, damn the procedures. That's really off-putting. I could kind of understand a distaste for us if they would have explained why he hates us so much. You don't ever learn why he hates the Outriders so much. If they would have explained that at all, like having a talk with your captain, that would have been fine. We'll go ahead and go through the choices, and you can see for yourself that it never explains why we're so unliked so much. It's weird.
I'm gonna scout ahead on foot. Need to stretch my damn legs.
I'll take point.
We're scouting for them, yet he hates our guts for some odd reason, and also doesn't want to quite follow the rules despite how
Wouldn't be here without you.
important this mission is, which is really weird.
All right.
It's
Let's
just
move out.
off-putting.
Stay sharp. Watch our sixes.
Yeah, here we are on Enoch. Nice looking planet, nice looking effects here. Decent looking water effects.
Will you smell that air? I can't even process breathing air that doesn't smell like a burnt carburetor.
I didn't mind the air back on Earth. I was used to it.
Trust me, you'll get used to fresh air too.
Truth is, none of us should even have gotten off Earth.
Yes, we should have all died there.
You think any one of us isn't feeling it?
That's
It's not
fine.
just that.
Alright, we learned how to
If the
mantle.
Caravel's engine hadn't
Whoop.
exploded back on Earth and killed most of the real Outriders with it, there wouldn't be a bunch of mercenaries down here in their place.
I hired you because you don't let anything get
Okay,
in your
so
way.
we're the Outriders. Some sort of elite mercenary group of some sort. Okay, not as much information as I would like, but it's okay. Still don't know why Mr. Maxwell doesn't like us so much. Right, or that must be our mini-map up there. Squeaky birds of some sort. Very nice.
We'll make camp here.
Boing,
Outrider,
boing,
set a beacon
boing.
flag. Let HQ know the area's secure.
Some interaction with various objects and elements, but not much. Alright, here we go. Securing the site. We did it. We secured it. We scared off that baboon thing. No remark at all about it. So yes, you'll frequently see that you have to press and hold buttons for about, what is that, 2 to 3 seconds for it to be enacted. So if you make a bit of a mistake, you can release, and no harm, no foul. It is a tiny bit annoying when you are trying to sell items, but there is also a way to mark the items so that you'll sell them all off at once. So it's okay. It's not too bad.
Cuthbert, Scarstead, set up a perimeter. I want fortifications going up within the hour. Jakob, you're field testing the munitions. Gutman, get your scanner up and running so we can find those damn probes.
Yeah, find those damn
Outrider,
probes.
a word.
Word. Purple. Is that the word? Okay. Uh-oh. Some early premonitions. What's up, Jack Tanner? You gonna fill us in?
Hey,
Hey, Tanner.
no matter what happens out here, I need my best gun on this in case things go south.
I'm the
Not
best
depending on
gun,
you.
because I'm the
Just tell me what to
protagonist.
do, Cap.
Our weapons haven't been fired in nearly a century. Why don't you head over to Jakob and get your gear checked, and then be prepared to move out as soon as those probes are located. Any questions?
Word
Yes.
from Earth, I assume? It's really gone.
She went dark 15 years into our journey.
Okay, Earth went dark 15 years into the journey.
ECA's confirmed no communication since.
Oh, shit.
Earth is dead. Dead, dead, dead.
You know, I grew up a slum dog, fighting for scraps.
We
Lost
learn about
everyone
ourselves.
long before the end. Doomsday just wasn't a thing I worried about. Hell, I wasn't gonna live past 20 anyway. Somehow. I was one of the ones who made it. Don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Could use a little bit more emotion in my opinion, but, you know, could be with you still being shell-shocked. No emotion left in your system.
This is a new beginning. You could have a family here.
Family.
Build a cabin. Grow old and get fat.
That's not me, Cap. Know my way around bullets, not kids. There's gonna be no need for someone like me here.
Maybe the older you are, but you're one of the chosen
No need
few.
for a person to forge
You get to
through
build
with
the
their
future.
bullets into a new
Don't
frontier.
waste it.
It's a bit of a weird outlook. A whole new planet with 50,000 people, and you somehow think you're not going to be needed to help civilize it.
Did any more of your people make it off Earth, Cap?
My brother. Almost. No. They got him in cryo as we evacuated LA, hoping we could stop the bleeding. But he was too far gone.
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that.
I haven't had the time to think about it.
What about Sarah?
It's so close.
Yeah. My Sarah's up there. They don't wake her group for another
Tanner
6
did it.
months.
Whoever the VA for Tanner was did a pretty good job.
I didn't have a chance to tell you this and all the madness, but my little girl's pregnant. That's
Congrats.
how I got her the seat.
It's a 2-for-1 special, huh? So that's why you've been in such a good mood since they unfroze your ass.
Yeah, she just sounds so flat. More
Yes, sir,
emotion,
Granddad,
please.
sir.
So female is not any really better than the male with their emotions. That's a little sad.
Find Jakob's shooting range.
Good. We're on standby for those probes, so stay on alert.
Unemotional protagonist. Not my cup of tea. Alright, we got journal entries. Oh, this is old stuff they've already discovered. We're not on Earth, Shira. There's no proper procedure. See, this is my big sticking point. It's an evacuation. They're leaving Earth. They would have made procedures for leaving Earth, for landing on a new planet, for landing on a new planet with things going right, with things going not quite alright, with things being a bit more foobar, and with things to hopefully maybe have a second destination to go to if the entire planet's no good. So there would be procedures in place, and you follow the procedures. Just saying that, oh, we're not on Earth anymore, there's no proper procedure, that's just stupid. Especially if he's supposed to be some sort of quasi, new military group that's setting up things. There's going to be procedures. It'll be your first time setting up these procedures. It's the first time that Earth is colonizing another world that for some reason isn't Mars or anything else like that. But, okay. So, high ranking, he should be good with that. He's the annoying bookkeeper type. He's got the glasses, the cape. He should be all by the rules, and he's not. And it's so annoying. He's clever, driven, political animal. You use, you know, all by the book stuff. Self-centered and devious. Yeah, that's still fine. He could still be by the book. It's just... it's just off-putting the way they treat him. And you'll get to see further on, because not only is this first bit what is something wrong, you'll see it later on with how he kind of blows up. We'll not go into these other guys, because they've not been introduced yet. Okay, so let's learn how to fire a weapon. Hello, Jakob.
What's on your mind, boss? I know that look you get.
That last day got really hairy. I wasn't sure if any of us were gonna make it.
We cut it pretty close. You can't stop thinking about it either.
Nope.
I know. It's insane. It was 80 years ago.
Yeah, it feels like days. My knuckles are still sore, my ears still ringing from all the gunfire.
I mean, there were thousands of them, all climbing over each other, slaughtering everyone in their way, and tried to pull down the launch tower to bash in the doors of our shuttles.
I've been in a lot of war zones by that.
Guessing this was people trying to fight to get in.
Look, it was either us getting off the planet or them. We just did what we had to do.
We do what we have to do. We look out for each other.
Hell, we better. Other than the Cap and Cuthbert, you're the only person left alive I know.
I'm the only person left alive worth knowing.
I'm glad you made it on board, you little bastard.
Me too.
What do you make of this place, Jakob?
It's perfect. Beautiful.
Yeah, looks
How long
good.
you want to bet before we bury it all under concrete and plastic?
5 years.
Come on, you can't still be that cynical. Just look at this valley.
I don't know, boss. Maybe we all just got too much riding on this. We already have one dead planet in the rear view. If we screw this one up too,
Maybe we won't.
sure, maybe this is really it.
Okay, decent dialogue.
Maybe we can finally stop sleeping with our guns under our pillows. Stop worrying about food every goddamn day. Believe me, boss. I want this to work. You have no idea. But people don't change.
Still got your money on black, huh?
The house always wins.
Alright, let's learn how to shoot our weapons.
Time to test my gear.
Up for some target practice, boss. Let's get started.
Let's stretch these old bones. Alright, press space to enter cover.
Fancy stuff.
Yeah, a new toy. You're the first one to test it out, boss. Think you could take on a tank?
Die, tank! Nope.
Did I ever mention how glad I am to be on your side?
You can also just press left mouse button, fire while totally undercover. You only get to use a small dot for your aiming reticle.
Now give that sidearm a try, eh?
So, hold Q to get to your pistols.
Just like riding a bike. Damn. Somehow 80 years has improved your aim.
Huh. So, I mean, gunplay feels pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the over-the-shoulder, but it's a pretty decent version of over-the-shoulder.
Alright, you can stop showing off.
Yep. Still got it.
Outrider, check on our ECA rep. See if Shear's found any probes yet.
Alright, anything left to say?
What's on your mind, boss? I know that look you get.
Nope. Replay. See you in a bit, Jakob.
I need to get going.
I'll be here if you need me, boss.
Alright, so weapons training. Not too bad. Nothing to complain about. So yeah, if you look on your radar or mini-map, you'll be able to see, hey, that guy has something to say. This person has something to say.
Supposed to be here.
That is someone you need to talk to with a star on them.
Hey, did you see? A transcript got leaked of the speech Maxwell's preparing. Some half-ass praise for the Outriders, and then a lot of talk about how we need to assimilate with the general population.
We're mercenaries. What we're supposed to do after this landing's done? If there's no one to fight, ECA's got no use for us.
So much for being the vanguard of humanity.
Yet again, we should be considered a scouting slash ranger group. Yes, we did our job. We secured the perimeter, we helped set up the landing, and oh look, there's still, 100 million billion kilometers more of the planet to help scout out, secure, and control. There's still going to be a need for us. That, yet again, should be part of the procedures in the manual. That, okay, Outriders, you scout out, secure landing area, regular ECA guards, you stand back, man the perimeter, guard the campment. Okay, we get the landing done. Outriders, you're the scout and rangers. Keep going out, foraging, discover stuff that our probes did not see earlier, and help pacify what's going on in the world. Where the ECA, you guys go ahead, stay as guards, be the police slash military group that secures the cities, instills law and order, repels possible attacks on the settlements. It's basic stuff. And that's just coming up with it on the fly.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, Shira.
This is stunning. I wish you could have seen this.
Hey. You're Shira, right?
I'm sorry. Can you believe this landscape?
It looks
So
great.
beautiful.
Now, if only we had an internet to post those to.
It's from scientific record.
And here's being an unnecessary asshole.
Besides, we'll have the internet up and running in the first 6 months. The entire thing is backed up.
I'm just pulling your leg, Shira. Any luck with the probe?
The scan's still running. I don't know what else I can do. It's just... How can the probe signals have simply vanished?
Okay, we have issues with
There was some
equipment.
interference or something?
Not from space, maybe, but not from down here.
Still, seems initial readings were right. We're breathing.
There's
Yeah.
something kind of wrong. We need to go through,
ECA can authorize 500,000 more people.
explore, figure out what's going wrong.
No, we can support them.
And if we can't, what's the ECA's plan B?
Do you have any questions I get answers to?
No plan B.
Alright, tell me the truth. You think the ECA's thought this whole plan through?
Well, my father was part of the team that designed the plan. My entire life he helped prepare for this day. The greatest undertaking of human history.
Oh, so that's how you got on the ship, huh?
Blame her on
Daddy
nepotism.
smoothed you away?
No, I studied engineering. Spent years in orbit. Designed structure, drilling rivets into the hull. I helped build that ship.
Still kind of weird
So
that
you
it's
earned your
rivets instead of welding, but okay.
It was my father. Just not like the way you thought. He gave up his place for me. He stayed behind.
I'm an asshole.
Sorry. You would have been in awe of this place. And in the end, it's just me. It's strange not knowing anyone here.
When this is over,
You're part of the ECA.
hang out with us.
You're planning stuff
not
out.
such a
You're
I might take your
part of the engineering group. But you don't know anyone. That's weird, but okay.
How is this colonization gonna work? You're in the planning rooms, right?
Yes. We've already started disassembling the engine. We need to bring that down first. The nuclear core should give us enough power to get the colony up and running.
Okay.
And when do the civilian parts start coming?
So nuclear core from our
Within a few weeks,
pod,
all
I'm
goes
assuming.
well. First, just enough people and resources to get our infrastructure.
Slowly
up.
bring people down that they have their own different nuclear cores. They're all in cryo.
Then we'll keep waking folks from cryo.
It's fine.
1,000 at a time, no more than we can feed.
Good planning.
Until before you know it, we'll be standing in the middle of a city.
And meanwhile, the Flores stays up there?
The ship was built in orbit. It was never meant to land. We'll have to keep it in our skies until we're capable of space flight again. One day, maybe.
Shouldn't be that hard. I mean, once you get through, have your initial settlement phase, just rebuild one of the engines. In fact, scavenge one of the ones, but I guess they weren't meant for lifting off the planet, so might have to do a bit more resource digging.
Is that supposed to blink
and
that way?
creating new shuttles to go up.
Tanner, I think we got a signal. It's close.
Excellent work, Outrider.
Thanks.
Now go locate the damn thing so we can land this beauty.
I noticed a
Copy
blipping
that.
light.
Hey, it's an historic moment.
Selfie
We should
time.
document it.
For the scientific record, huh?
A little corny, but it's fine. No worries with that. Alright, so on, Shira. I'm going to explore. Oh, I was gonna hop over it, but thanks.
Heads up, I got movement. 9 o'clock, something big.
Something big, huh?
Guard the perimeter. Hold your fire until we know what we're dealing with.
Okay, not too bad. Standard operating procedures. More burbs again.
Oh, I got eyes on.
Oh look, it's the creature I saw earlier, and multiple of them, but didn't say anything about when we reached our campsite.
Wildlife around here are vegetarian. Herbivores? We call them herbivores? Whatever. They look pretty ugly, you ask me.
No, they're astonishing. I bet they can be domesticated, performing.
I bet they make some fat, juicy steaks.
I'm not quite sure how the probes determined that they were all herbivores unless they've been studying them for years while we were in flight and cryosleep. Take that, flowers. Can I climb this? So, there is no jumping, sadly, so you can't bunny rabbit all over the place. It's very sad.
One of those cow things is sunning itself right on my path.
Hey, maybe you can get close enough to get a DNA sample.
Not exactly a priority, but if I can get close without spooking it, I'll try.
Not sure why we can't just kill it for here for its DNA sample, but whatever. There's no crouching, unless you're actually in cover. Press and hold spacebar. Okay, there you go. You have to be pressing up and then you get that option. Oh,
Scared it off, but I've secured the objective.
Fantastic.
your
Got some
footsteps
kind
scared
of
it.
Storm brewing.
Alright, we have our pod. Let's gather data.
Cap, found the probe. Looks like it landed pretty hard, but the data seems intact.
Copy that.
Should have been designed for a hard landing.
Good work, Outrider.
Hold on.
Tanner, I'm picking up a second signal, but something's weird about this.
Okay, something weird is going on.
The pitch is rising and falling? It's supposed to be a steady tone.
Outrider Alpha to HQ. Hold off on calling in that green
Okay,
light.
Tanner's
We
in
got
good
another probe
standing.
out here to analyze.
Negative, Alpha. Your job is done.
Damn it. Maxwell, listen to me. We can't
See, he's
afford
rushing
to
things for no reason.
give us time.
Any more time and we lose our orbital window. We have the data, I'm calling it in. You want to keep searching? Don't blame me if you find trouble. Over and out.
All right, Outriders. Rendezvous
See,
back
for
with
something
convoy.
as important for this, they could afford to orbit around the planet once more. They don't. It's like, hey, there's something going on. Let's not risk what's left of humanity because you want to keep on a tight schedule. That should be a part of standard operating procedures, but he could be a bit of a glory-seeking assholes just trying to rush things through, so I mean, kind of fits how he's supposed to behave, but it's also kind of disconcerting that it should be like, okay, Outriders, find out what's going on. It's like, no, you're a bunch of poo-poo heads. That's fine. Still holding true to the officious asshole type that wants to seek glory and have you push through because you already got the data. We just have to double time it.
Hey, Cuthbert. Any updates?
Probe signal is mostly noise, but I've tracked its source. There.
Hope you all brought your galoshes.
Into the storm.
Jakob. Same shit, different planet.
Oczywiście.
Random Polish. Always good to throw in. Alright, so we need to go and figure things out. Hopefully call Maxwell in and say, hey, shit's hitting the fan, we need to call off the drops. Need to figure things out.
Piece of shit.
Alright, the planet's causing some sort of electronic interference that our
Electronics are freezing up.
Trucks are down. We
our
can
vehicles
see
are
you
not hardened against. Little off-putting.
Soldier, your primary focus, Shira. Understand? We keep moving. Eyes up.
Okay. Somehow there's black goo on the ground that people don't see, and they don't see droplets rising up. So much for being elite
Choke
scouts.
on your own spit, dude.
It's nothing, I'm good.
Unless it's somehow supposed to be invisible. Okay, yeah, she clearly saw it. She was reaching out to the goo.
Alert the medics.
I don't see how you missed that. You're looking around. You're supposed to be keeping your eyes around in 6, looking all around. Head on a swivel. You don't see black goo on the ground, and you don't see droplets rising. It's a bit hard to believe.
Tanner, got eyes on the probe.
More electrical interference, apparently. Didn't receive a copy.
I got movement. Heading in.
The Flora spent 83 years traveling, I guess. That was a quick loading screen.
We've encountered a potential biological hazard. Requesting quarantine procedure at base.
Damn it, Tanner! I told you bozos not to go and mess up this operation. It's my name on the line with this landing, and you have no authority over me.
Maxwell. Shit. Unit 2,
Yet again,
stay at your position. We're
we've
heading your
discovered
way.
some sort
We're
of
gonna
toxic
detect
thing that the
in case we
probes
act
didn't
fast.
talk about. He's requesting a quarantine procedure to have people locked up, figure out what's going on, and yet he blames us for screwing things up and that his reputation is on the line. That's pushing the officious asshole a little bit too far, in my opinion. Alright, some sort of weird molds.
Hey boss, we lost you.
I'm getting our stray probe. How's Scarsted?
He looks like shit.
Any idea what this black gunk is?
He always looked like shit.
Saprophyte or mycelium? But just collect samples.
Yes. This is a very vital period in ensuring the survival of the human race. It's something that they should be taking time. There should have been, 2 to 3 days where we're exploring, figuring out this stuff out before the first group of people start coming down. But that doesn't seem to be the case for some odd reason. I don't like it. Yes, it's a fantasy game, but it's supposed to be more of a hard sci-fi fantasy. And when you're using hard sci-fi rules, you shouldn't be overblowing things the way they're doing in this game so far. So it is off-putting. This isn't hand-wavy fantasy, just explain it as magic stuff in rules. It should be a little bit more grounded than that, both in following procedure, military, economically, everything. It's just not grounded in reality. Alright. We have angry animal attacking us. Rawr. Whee!
Okay, you wanna play? Then let's play. Captain, I got attacked by one of those cow things. Something drove it crazy. I had to put it down.
And then it vanishes.
Copy that, Outrider. Now move your ass and find that probe.
Should animals just vanish like that? That's weird. I guess that kind of stuff happened on Earth too. You'd think that would be an anomaly to report on, that, oh, I killed one of those cow herbivore thingy-majiggers and its flesh and bones all disintegrated before my eyes. That's a little weird, don't you think, Captain?
Tanner, I found it.
Good work. Get the drives and get the hell out.
Wait, hold on. This thing's just in relay mode. Tanner, the signal isn't coming from the probe. It's coming from outside our search zone, somewhere else on the planet.
That's impossible. There is nobody else.
There's something screwing with our probe.
Analyze that signal back at base.
Copy.
Definitely not something to worry about. Nope.
Ugh. Damn it! Something's frying it, Tanner.
Give us the frequency.
Carrier frequency is 97 point... Tanner, do you copy?
Okay. Apparently don't have any sort of cameras to take pictures of stuff. Have to write it down in our hands with good old ink.
Tanner.
Okay, starting to notice that things are weird.
Some really strange shit down here. What the fuck?
You know, as a scout group, you'd think you'd have some sort of video camera on your head, although that'd probably get fried too. I doubt that's hardened.
What the
Running, running, running. Gotta keep on running. Weird. Oh. Somehow digitizing and breaking down? Weird. That's a really weird scream. Alright, seeing some sort of aliens? Oh, guess we'll learn later on. Alright, bang it harder, Jakob. You'll fix it. There you go, you fixed it. Way to go, Fonz. Okay, he's puking up. You'd think they'd have some sort of containment suit to put him in, or put a baggie over his head, or something. There should be some sort of medikit in the vehicles to set up for that.
Sergeant Major, sir, we have to follow quarantine procedure and hold the landing.
Hold the landing.
The original reports about this planet, they were wrong. There's some kind of anomaly. If we land now, everyone will die.
There's no holding the landing. It's too late for that.
Why is it too late?
There's nowhere else to go.
You can hold the landing and figure things out. That doesn't make sense. You can delay it and figure out what we need to deal with, even if there is nowhere else to go.
Tanner, here! We need help!
We need medics! See to them! Hurry!
No, stop. They're contaminated. We contain them. That's an order.
Okay, we were asking for quarantine to be contained.
We're an asshole. Look around you. We got men and women who need a medical
Send in the medical units. That's part of the quarantine unit. And you just kill them.
Contain this. Now.
We want a quarantine. Give us a quarantine. No, I'm not going to give a quarantine. We need to land stuff. No, we need to contain it. I'm going to shoot you for demanding to have medics come look at our people and see what's going on.
Maxwell's lost his goddamn mind. I'll take care of the wounded. Just hold them back.
Jakob, cover me. I'm going after Maxwell.
I got you.
Okay, can I take cover? Apparently not.
Right after you call off the goddamn goon.
Sergeant Major, the entire core section is swept. We need to warn the forest.
Oh, shit.
Do do do. New weapon. Yay. So here we are just killing each other because Maxwell's a moron. Instead of setting up a quarantine and delaying the landing, and then seeing something going on, then he says to contain us, which is the quarantine we were asking for. And us asking for medics to see to it and see what the problem is with the quarantine, he shoots Tanner. It doesn't make sense. It makes my brain hurt.
Maxwell set up a blockade. He's gonna burn everything down.
Why?
So he can tell the story his way. How the Outriders fucked everything. He needs to die.
Outrider, wait. Maxwell is the only one who can call off the landing. You need to get him to see reason.
Yes. Make him see reason. That seems reasonable. Because he's totally giving off that vibe. Okay, there's the jerkwad. Hello, jerk. We're apparently traitors. Cool. I'm pretty sure it's on your head for being a douche, but whatever. Alright, be confronted.
Do the right thing. Call it in. Postpone the fucking landing.
Yeah, just postpone it. Don't totally cancel it. Postpone it. Why? Why is it too late? And then you die.
Can you help me with the wounded? We have to get them to MedLab. Over here! Come on, move your asses!
Yeah, there's just other ways they could have handled this. At least be consistent with them. It's like, no, you're all dangerous beforehand. Let's just kill you out of hand. Not be like, oh, you need quarantine? Now I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, you need to be contained in quarantine. Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm putting you back into cryo until MedLab can save your fucking life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm done for.
Pep talks aren't really my thing.
Good night. Yeah. They really should have decided one way or another with Maxwell. Either he's going to be totally by the books asshole, or he's going to be rogue, hey, my word is law, and they waffled too much between the two.
First spaceship crash and burn? Was it when you saw your fellow Outriders crumble at your feet? Was it watching yourself die? But Enoch isn't done with you yet, Outrider.
Like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
Okay, so same person, not sure if that's supposed to be your mother, or sister, or lover. Alright, here we go, wakey wakey. We are released from our slumber. And looks like we're crashing. Nice. Alright, we have a crash. That's new. Unreal Engine 4 crash reporter. Oh, I was so close to getting through it all. I wonder where the save is going to be to start off from again. Interesting. Okay, let's try to boot it up again. Cool, so it still has some sort of bugs. Not too surprising. But that is a new one. So it doesn't go right to Outriders demo, it goes to the actual game. That's a little annoying. Hey hackers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, just trying to go through and collate my thoughts, how I feel about it. Trying to be as fair as possible. Alright, let's start up the demo again. And hopefully it had some sort of decent save point. I would assume it would be right when Maxwell goes total psycho for no reason. But we'll see. If it decides to start up. Is there still another instance I need to... Okay, it is started up now. Just a little delayed. Alright, fancy pantsy Squeenix startup screen. Yes, it's pretty. You like making pretty stuff. People can cry. Yes, yes, yes. Your story writing's just lacking in building your characters as well. Doot. Seizure warning. Uses an autosave feature. Whoopee. Different analysis, more on motive and purpose. Yeah. Oh, Nikki. Prologue not finished. Yes, let's continue, please. Where are you going to shove me, though? That's the question. Will I be waking up from cryo, or will I be fighting Maxwell? Let's see how robust the save system is.
When is something truly over?
Okay, looks like it's in the wake-up period. Wonderful. Good job.
Was it when you watched the
You set up
first
decent
spaceship
save points in
crash
case something
and burn?
gets screwed up.
Was
Well
it
done.
when you
I do
saw
actually
your
applaud you
fellow
for that.
Outriders crumble at your feet? Was it watching yourself die? But Enoch isn't done with you yet, Outrider.
Like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
Yay! Okay, woken up somehow by someone from our cryo slumber. Let's see if we crash again. That would be really bizarre if we do. I certainly hope not.
What year are you from? Year? What year?
What?
Is this your pod?
No,
Where were
it's
the
not.
uplink nodes?
Come on, Doc. We need to go. They're coming.
Wait, we can't just leave them here. These are Outriders.
They're not why we're here.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you're so sorry. Come on, drag us with you. We could help, especially if we're, you know, supposed Outriders. No? Okay, just leave us to die. Okay. Okay, we wake up, discover the whole world's kind of screwy. You know, it didn't seem like they were in that much of a hurry.
Don't move, asshole! Captain! Not another one!
Outrider. Thought your kind is all dead.
Dead. Uncuff me and find out.
Let's not even bother trying to recruit you to our cause, even though you've clearly just woken up.
No man's land, like the others.
More assholery to be an asshole, instead of recruiting me to become a powerful soldier under your units. Blind me to your cause. Nope. Evil dumb is dumb.
Hey, soldier! You're ECA too, right? When we get to no man's land, gotta stick together if we want to survive.
Survive what?
Getting our asses fried by the big storm. Hey, I told you to shut the hell up!
Oh, kablooey.
Come on! Go back! Go back! What the hell's happening? They've got an Aldrin. It's tearing our guys apart. You need to get out of here. For where? Storm's coming. You think the Aldrin care about a storm? Shit. Take the back way through the bridge. We're not gonna make it. There's a cross about here. We'll get to cover. And Bob, the captain of the show, are you out of your goddamn... Watch out!
It's a talk. Hello. Oh.
Hell? Your man was wounded. That's better that way. Won't struggle. Go!
How long has it been?
What?
This war, how fucking long?
Who knows? Since before I was born.
That's fucking impossible.
So you're only 30-something, huh?
Come on, open the goddamn gates and move. Hold tight, almost there.
Almost where? Where are you taking us? I'm not supposed
What the
to
hell
be.
is the matter with you? You just wake up or something?
No shit.
Well, let me catch you up real quick. That paradise you Outriders promised us, guess what we've got instead? Goddamn alien storms! No shelter, no food, just kicked to the curb like exiles while your
See, yet
ECA
again,
pals got fat in
how
their
is it us
bunker.
Outriders unless somehow the ECA really spun up something?
We could have left you all to rot in your cryopods, but we didn't. We saved you ungrateful.
See, they're combining ECA and Outriders even though we're supposed to be separate. It's weird.
Welcome to the Valley of Death, asshole!
Evil savages just to be evil savages. Okay.
This can't be happening! You people are insane! All of this is fucking insane!
Oh yeah, it is! Time to walk no man's land, pal!
Do do do. Okay, now I get to experience the storms once more. Which apparently there's some sort of defense against, where you have gates. Whee! And rebar through the chest. Rip. Alright. Let's go be a technomancer. Oof. Ah. As pointed out earlier, good thing our suit self-repairs. No hole. It's okay. It's all nanotechnology, son.
I need here.
Da 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 da. Thank you for welcoming me.
I just gotta get across this hellhole. Whatever the fuck's happening, I don't belong on this side. What in the... Oh, shit. Whoa. Did I do that? How is this happening to me?
Throw a grenade.
Who the hell are you people? Huh. Guess it's shoot first, questions later.
Yoink. Slowly loading. Ooh, exploding. Thought I had auto loot set up.
Hold your position!
They got a freak! Fall back!
Freak? That's
Are they
rude.
running from me? All right. I could get used to this.
How rude. Huh. Thank you. Skills, you can switch them out. Neat. Class. There's my class. Don't have any skill points yet. So sad. Where's my options? Oh. Yeah, let's collect everything. There we go. Collect all this stuff. Run. Eat grenade, punk. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Yeah, shooting feels good. Oops. Not quite what I meant to do. Whatever. Okay, you're a little dumb, but that's fine by me. So used to other games using 1 and 2 to switch weapons. Using just Q needs getting used to. Reach up a little too far. Come on, pop your head up. Thank you.
These flares. This storm. I've seen this before. In the forest. When we landed.
Hello, hello. Why did that? Okay. Apparently I'm doing something wrong that it's not auto-looting, right? Whatever. Touch. You need to chill out.
This can't be real.
So yeah, once you get used to the controls, it feels pretty good. It's nice and smooth. Definitely nothing to complain about with combat. Hello. Oh, I missed. Whee! Change, reassign with O. Neat. Auto turret. Proxy mine. Okay, so throw that in front of people instead of on them. It's pretty chill, yeah. Hey, I got some pants. Heck yeah. Nothing like eating a tank trap.
I could smell the storm in your blood, your stink of Enoch. Your kind are abominations, exile.
Who the hell are you?
Outrider. Impossible.
Yet again, being recognized for stuff.
Such untapped power, such confusion. You want answers.
Yes, give me more lore.
Whatever you were before, you're something new now. A second life. Don't waste it.
Who was that?
Lord Seth? He's altered. And he's a little man. A little man.
Altered? What the
Hello,
fuck does
Igor.
that mean?
You don't know what you are.
Don't sniff me.
Where'd you steal that uniform?
I didn't, it's mine.
Yeah? If you's really an outrider, and you fights on the wrong side, altered.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal, she'll explain. Come.
You can press space while sprinting or running towards cover to slide into it. Oh, I was able to read it before it reloaded.
Where is
Hooray!
What is that?
Go.
Do whatever you have to do, Lieutenant.
So you have to hit H to auto loot instead of just auto looting? Huh.
You're alive.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
See?
You came from their side. Any intel for us?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, I got a war to win, so either you help me or you get back into cryo.
Let's just be an unnecessary asshole.
I've just woken up to mud and shit. I've been asleep for God knows how many years.
31 years. So for 31 years, I've been seeing people fight and die while you were getting comfy in cryo. So excuse me for not throwing you a little Campari.
I can understand being jaded, but that's just totally unnecessary.
The anomaly. That's what
It's like, oh, you're here, you're alive, wow. Well, it kind of sucks for what you woke up to, but, you know, I could use your help in maybe swinging this effort.
All our data wiped out. Couldn't grow crops or make medicine, so we ended up in
It's like, oh, you woke up? What? You came from the other side. Give me any... You got any intel for me? It's like, what sort of intel was I supposed to give you?
Why didn't you go somewhere else? The Outriders could have...
The Outriders are dead.
What?
And the anomaly keeps us in this fucking valley.
Okay.
We can't go
This is
anywhere
necessary.
else.
This is fine.
You don't get it, do you?
No, I don't get it.
Dreaming.
Yes.
This is real. Believe me, it's fucking real.
Okay.
So whether you like it or not, you're stuck here in the mud and
Okay.
shit like the rest of us.
That's okay. But the earlier part was just totally unnecessary. There we go. That's still okay. You would have been better off not waking up.
Grand Marshal, we were too late. The hounds have him. He's been taken underground.
Well, get him back.
Well, it may be our side, but that's not our turf, ma'am. I'm not losing people over Yakub.
Yakub? He's still alive?
Not too much longer, it seems.
Then I'll go find him.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Never mind. I've got it covered.
Little brief smile of hope. Okay, so this is where I'll probably be ending it. But yeah, yet again, character development and how they're portrayed, yes, let's go ahead and have her go from optimistic science officer to grungy, jaded war commander. That's fine. But when you clearly know that your buddy that, well, not quite buddy, your acquaintance that you threw into cryo to try to save, you're making really unreasonable demands of and saying, hey, why don't you go back and sleep in cryo for asking questions? It's off-putting. You can be jaded and gruff. The rest of the dialogue was fine. I just think that could have used more polish. But yeah, the rest of this, you go through, you save Jakob, you explore a little bit, you learn a tiny bit. People are still just kind of assholes to be assholes. You find one diamond in the rough that's a pretty good girl that you help save. And then you're going off to the city, which I'm really hoping helps clear things up a bit more, gets more into the lore, maybe explains why these Outriders are so great, and who spread the rumor that we're to blame for it instead of just totally blaming the ECA. But that's my hopes as a lore person. But as a combat person, as a person that likes skills, it's good, it's decent. Graphics, they're pretty good. $60 worthy for that alone? I don't know. If they would have had the story and background, you know, maybe using a few more minutes of cutscenes to explain it, polishing out their characters, Maxwell and Shira in particular, if they would have fixed Maxwell to be either more of a by-the-book asshole or more of a greedy, you know, I'm gonna be the one whose name goes down in history seeker. Either one, that would have been okay and fine. But they waffled between the two and made it weird that he was trying to be both at once, and that's off-putting and not believable. And if you are going to be going with how the storyline is, with them not following procedures that should have been put in place, that you would have expected some sort of evacuation and colonization procedures. If you would have been by the book, you would have followed them by the book and be like, okay, ABC is going wrong. Okay, we'll follow, you know, subsection 7D. Okay, this is what we do to cover it. If we're going to do with what happened, then he should have been more of the I seek to be the hero of the story whose name goes down in history. Damn the rules, damn you. We're going to go ahead and land this ship and do everything. But, like I said, that's not what they did. Shira, making her jaded is fine. It's to be expected with kind of what happened with everything being screwed up. It could have been a bit less of just being an asshole to be an asshole, where you woke up and was like, oh, I understand you're confused. Did you happen to pick up any intel for us? You know, maybe not asking in that tone, but hey, on your way back over to us, did you see anything you could report? Like, oh, you're still confused? Here, let me fill you in for a bit. This place is shit. We called in the shuttles. Everything went to hell. We've got stuff fighting around. If you could help us, that'd be great. If you're just gonna be a good for nothing, get the fuck out of my way. I've got a job to do. That would have been fine and would have helped a whole lot. But they didn't do that, so yeah, again, it's off-putting. So, if they would have polished things up, yes, I would say $60. We'll have to see further on into the game if it's worth it. So if you're looking forward to the game, I would say watch people like me and Hackers Verified, your other favorite YouTubers and Twitch streamers, see if things improve story-wise further on. Otherwise, if you just like how the gameplay elements work and skill trees work, then I would wait until it goes on to sale for $50 or $40. that's my analysis at least. Kind of take it or leave it. I hope you enjoyed watching this. And hopefully